Thomas, can you talk about getting 1,000? You were close a couple times. You missed a little one inside and three-pointer. I would have gotten it, but you finally got it.
Yeah, no, I mean it's special to score 1,000 points at a place like this, and it was pretty funny. So I made that first one, and the crowd was getting loud. I was trying to shoot a free throw, but it's hard concentrating because everyone was starting to scream in the stands. But no, I mean it's special to hit that mark. But at the end of the day, I'm just glad we won, and just gotta keep this momentum going into this next game.
Jaylen, at one point in the second half, you had scored UCLA's last 11 points in a row. What did that feel like, making, I think it was like 3 or 4 threes in that stretch?
Just more over that, just making sure that helping as much as we can to win, so I didn't even know it was like that, just whatever, just to win.
Right here. Thomas, hey, congratulations on your achievement, but tonight, to do what you did and then have Aaron do the same thing on the same night, you guys have been teammates. I mean, just talk about that to achieve that and see him do the same thing.
It's special, yeah. No, he's a player. He's a bulldog. He's fighting every night out there, and he's a guy that's great on the court, great off the court. I mean, we have a special bond after playing with each other for 3 years. But yeah, I'm just really excited for him. I mean, to drop 33 points and hit the 1,000-point mark in the same night is pretty special. So.
How happy have you guys been with just the hustle this team has shown the last couple games? You guys had 16 offensive rebounds tonight, and also when they cut the lead to 2 with about 9 minutes left, you guys went 11-2 run after that.
I think it's huge. I mean, I think when you get offensive rebounds and 50-50 balls, just extra possessions for your team, and like the moment you referenced when it was cut to 2, that's something I think where we've seen a lot of growth. We were in certain games this year, we've given up leads and given teams chances to come back into the game. So I think we've just learned from those experiences, and I think it showed tonight the way we closed this game out.
I asked Coach about your guys' milestones, and he said, he didn't keep track of that, so which I understand. But was someone telling you about that? I asked Coach, there was one point you were stuck on 10 points for like the whole second half. You had the ball underneath the basket and passed it out to Jaylen for 3. Was any part of you thinking, I really need to score here? Any of that affecting you at all tonight? Did you know where you were or anything like that?
No, yeah. I mean, it's just about finding open shots. I mean, I took some good looks, I think, when I had 10 and just didn't go in. But, I mean, yeah, it's just about finding good shots and not really focusing on focusing on individual goals instead of just scoring points for our team.
Jaylen, Coach Alford was saying how Aaron has made you better in practice, just you going against him every day. How much has that improved your game just in these last couple months or so that you've been able to practice with him?
Yeah, it's really helped because especially on the offensive side, because defensively he's so good and he keeps coming, and in practice there's no fouls, so you can just do whatever you want almost. So it helps when I get in the game to manage pressure, helps turnovers a little bit. I've gotten a lot better keeping control of the ball. So it really helps me, and also defensively, I'm going against one of the top point guards of the nation every day. So that helps a lot.
Jaylen, Tom had a couple of plays that helped you get open for threes. He had a screen that you went around and hit the 3, and then he was in the post and he fed you. How much fun is it to play with an unselfish teammate who will do stuff like that for you?
Yeah, it's really fun to speak to that. I think he said he didn't have 1,000 points and he was under the rim and he threw it out. So that really speaks to Tom's character and how he plays. So it's always fun playing with him, just to know if you cut and get open, you can get the ball, and hopefully he feels the same way about me.
So I wanted to ask about Gigi. The box score doesn't look that impressive, but I know he does a lot for you guys. What can you talk about the contributions that he makes with hustle and energy and rebounding and stuff like that?
I think he brings a lot to the team. I mean, like you said, he has a ton of intangibles. He's good in the post. He's a great three-point shooter. I mean, he can do a lot of things offensively to hurt you. And, I mean, he's a 7-footer who's extremely agile on the defensive end, too. So, I mean, that's the thing he does. I mean, he gives hustle plays, and it comes up big in big moments for us, too. So, yeah, I mean, like you said, maybe he doesn't show up in the box score as well every night, but he's a guy that brings it every single night and makes great plays for us.
Do you have a nickname?
JJ.
JJ?
JJ.
What does that mean?
That's just what I call him.
To play all 40 with 0 turnovers, how happy are you about that?
I'm very happy, especially after the last couple of games. I've been turning the ball over too much, so I just made an emphasis to try not to turn the ball over. So it worked out this game.
When could you kind of tell that it was going to be one of those nights where you kind of were in the zone a little bit?
I don't know. I just come out and play the same way every day. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't, but I'm going to keep shooting the same way and shoot through the shots I like pretty much.
You and Thomas able to accomplish the same thing on the same night? That's got to make it more special, right?
Yeah, again, a blessing. I knew we were almost there. I didn't know how many points we were away, but it's great to do it in the same night.
Also, defensively, you had a really good game, and I noticed in the second half, after Skaggs hit like three-pointers in a row for them, you put the responsibility on yourself to guard him one-on-one off the ball and everything. Was that your decision? Did Coach Alford put you on him? Could you take us through that?
I don't remember if he did or not, but I just want to stop the guy who's scoring pretty much. So I feel like my defense is pretty good. Even though he's, 6'5", I feel like I can guard him, so that's what we did.
Aaron, they pulled within 2 points. I don't have the stats, somewhere around 9-minute mark. Or can you talk about what you guys did at that point to kind of pull away and seal the game?
Just stay poised. We've been there with Michigan, Kentucky, games before that, Georgia Tech. So we just stayed poised, and we've learned from those experiences, and that obviously helped us with this game.
Coach Alford was talking about how much you've helped Jaylen Hands improve in the couple months or so that you've been able to practice with him. Where have you seen him take strides and improve? He had a really good night tonight.
Yeah, overall, he's a great player. I mean, he's obviously young and he's learning, but I think he's going to be big for us down the stretch. He's obviously a good shooter and get people involved very well, and he's getting better on defense, so that's all we can ask for right now.
Gigi's giving you guys a lift. The box score doesn't always look fancy for him, but seems like he gives you a lot of defensive effort, hustle plays. You talk about the lift that he has helped you guys with?
When Gigi plays big and hard, he's just hard to handle pretty much. He gets a lot of rebounds, he gets deflections, and obviously he's like 6'11", so it's hard to shoot over him. So whenever he does that for us, that helps. And on the offensive end, when he's making his threes and getting to the basket like he knows how to do, he's great for us.